I work in the quality department, so we do a lot of like supplier development, a lot of both domestic and Asian supplier development for getting parts in that meet our specifications is basically what we're doing. We do all the assembly for bike stuff here in Watsonville, and it's our department's job to kind of make sure that everything is meeting the specifications that the engineers are designing, and so that's kind of what we do here. It's been a great experience. It's a great company. We constant growth. It's a really cool place to work.
How did Fox get their start?
It was started in 1974. Bob Fox was a motocross racer and wasn't happy with the performance of the suspension on his bike, and in his garage, I'm pretty sure, designed and built up the first air Shox, which is kind of where we start, and kind of our little niche is like high performance air springs. My whole job here is making sure that we make the best thing that we can make, and everybody in my department has that mentality, and then the engineers, everybody's on the same page. Everybody wants to make the best thing we can make.
What's the setup you currently have on your own bike?
I have 40 on my. I have a TR 450 transition with a 40 and nothing crazy. I have a Nomad with a 36 float and a RP23.
You haven't done anything trick to them yourself?
Nothing too crazy. I'm on the back end, so I just get whatever the engineers are like, hey, you want to try this out or try this? I honestly don't typically know what I have. It just
It says Fox on it.
It says Fox on it, and it works really well. And the racing is certainly a big part and gets us out there, gets our name out there in a fun way, but there's a serious side of the business too, that we're saving lives. I mean, one of the cool projects that we had in the last year was we were making suspension for mine rollers that they were pushing in front of Humvees, and there was a whole bunch. I can't remember the numbers on this either, but it was a disposable thing, and it was saving lives overseas. We have the luxury of having a pump track pretty close by, so we actually have some bikes in there for people in production and people that might not have a pump track bike. There's a lot of us that do. If you walk in the hall, we got bikes kind of scattered around, but we got a pretty cool pump track out back, and I like to go shred that. It's claimed a few.
All in all, what's your general impression of Fox as a company?
Oh, I love it.
Your personal experience?
Oh, I love the company. I honestly, I kind of think about it, and God, if I had, I don't want to have to think about it, finding something else, but if I had to, I don't know what I would do. Just on a personal and career level, I don't know what I would do that's as cool and fun and such a neat place to work. I genuinely enjoy getting up and coming here every day and doing my job. It's a great place, a great atmosphere around people that share similar interests for the most part, and a lot of my friends outside of work are my friends here, so it's a great place, and we certainly put out some of the best product that you can get, so that is an added bonus. You don't have to fake that, it's like one of those things, you work somewhere else and you're like, oh yeah, it's cool, I love it. But you just are kind of gritting your teeth and you're like, God, I wish that I worked somewhere else. I wish that we made something better. I wish I worked